Hey, we the champs until we ain't the champs, baby.
No, I think that's a wrap, man. I think it's over with for the Michigan Wolverines. Hey, you heard that coach? Um,
Wait,
the
wait, you
Mac,
ain't live though, John.
yeah, yeah, we are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we live.
All
Yeah,
right.
we live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are indeed live. We on there. But did you see that coach from Michigan, the one that they said initiated the cheating scandal? Um,
Mm,
I think he's coaching in high school somewhere in Detroit. Yeah,
man, I call phony baloney, brother.
you don't think it happened?
No headlines, publicity. I'm a
Hmm.
I'm gonna save that for a later topic in today's show.
So
What I
you don't
mean by
think?
head, what I mean by headlines and publicity,
So you don't think he did anything at all?
bruh. He ain't done nothing that ain't nobody else done. That's how I'm gonna say it. How about that?
Mm.
Right.
Well,
You
I
can't.
mean, I
Right.
mean, I get what you're saying. I get
How
what
how
you're
we
saying.
really how we really gonna nail somebody to the cross when we literally got people out here paying these kids $5 million NIL deals? What's illegal now at this point? If you can pay a kid $5 million to play for your school, $7 million,
Yeah, I mean,
what's illegal?
you still can't be out here stealing signs, though, bro. That's a whole different
No,
story, man. You can't be
Houston
out here.
Astros stole signs, didn't they?
Yeah, they got the
Okay.
book. They got touched up too, didn't they?
Hey man, if you don't want me to steal your sign, don't let me see it.
No, 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 no.
I still, my talk, man. I still come from the talk of I can tell you my play. That don't mean you can stop me.
That's not true.
Hey, if
That's
I'm
not
better than you, I'm just better than you.
that's not true at all.
Hey,
That's not
if
true
I'm
at all.
if I'm if
You
I'm
can know my play, and if I'm better than you, you're not gonna stop me. No, no, no. That's no. I don't. No, no, no. That's just not true.
bonehead decision on Madden.
Yeah, that's just not true. That is
So
just
you
not
telling me
true.
right now, if Appalachian State lined up against Alabama and knew they was gonna run sweep right, the Alabama offensive line couldn't take care of business,
Okay,
and
run
still
that
get
again.
and still Appalachian State, they're in the middle of the field, and it's Appalachian State versus Alabama, and Appalachian State know they're gonna run sweep right. You don't think Alabama could take care of business with that big old offensive line they got and that puny defensive line that Appalachian State got?
Yeah, it's a possibility they could, or it could get blown up.
Hey, did you hear what you said? It's a possibility, but you sure didn't say no. They're not gonna take care of business.
Yeah, but what you were saying.
Alabama's bigger. They bigger. They strong, and they faster.
But what you were saying is it doesn't matter if you know my play. If I'm bigger, better. You basically saying if I'm stronger and faster, it's not gonna matter. Well, the one offensive lineman slipped,
If
the whole play is blown up for a 5 yard loss. That's not
oh,
necessarily true.
okay, and I could understand that side of it. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's not necessarily true. Just because yeah, and then like I said, if you know that you're running to the left and you know that there's no way they're gonna change this play, and you slant your defensive line to the right, and you send your right corner on a blitz, and one offensive lineman misses assignment, that's a 5 yard loss. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but you you talking a bunch of hypotheticals and ifs too as well. Hypothetically, if the lineman slip. Hypothetically, if this. I'm just simply saying that's like right now. Jones, you taller than me, Doc.
yeah.
Ideally, if you get the ball in the block, you should be able to turn around and dunk on me. Just because I'm 5'10", you 6'5", right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Rashawn
It's
Williams.
all good.
What's up? What's up?
What's good? What's good? Hey, let's go Wyoming.
So
Let's go
yeah.
Wyoming. Hey man, hey Rashawn's son played for Wyoming, man. He went to Rudder High School in Bryan, man.
Good deal.
I got to work with a young man. He's a big old dude too, man. He's the baby boy.
Good deal. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. What's up, everybody? I see y'all slowly but surely coming on in. Y'all going on over to that YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button one time for us as we back, man. It's the football season. It was kind of really nothing to talk about going on after the NBA Finals. The Olympics was kind of I ain't touching really the Caitlin Clark thing, and plus I've just been busy, so that's what it is. It takes a lot of work to get this thing done. But yeah, there it is, the YouTube link. What's up to our YouTube viewers, everybody on social media? Me and Dre was just chopping it up before we got formal and everything. So talking about some college football. He's got his Michigan Wolverine gear on. He said they're the champs until they are defeated.
You the champs until somebody else wins.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true.
Until
and then we got into some.
Oh hell no! Hold on, Doc. Hey man, listen. Yeah. Bye, Brandon. We don't want none of that giggle, nothing. We gonna smack y'all this year. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm talking trash. I'm coming for y'all.
No, I don't think and them don't even play Michigan this year, huh?
No. They playing Texas, baby.
Oh,
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but speaking of A&M, though, young man named Nick, he also went to Bryan High. He transferred from Purdue to Big Ten sack leader. He transferred to A&M. He came back home. Yep. So, looking forward to watching him play. But let's go hook him. No, Jones. Jones, listen, Jones he know the deal. He talking about I got 6 different teams.
You do. You got about
5. It's been the same teams since we was young bucks. Texas, Michigan, and Florida State, baby. Ain't nothing never changed.
And then Texas, Michigan, Florida State, North Carolina, and Syracuse.
No.
Syracuse.
You went to college basketball.
Yeah, in college basketball, you every
Texas,
year.
It's still the same. Texas, Michigan, Carolina, Syracuse. That's it.
So you don't like Florida State basketball? So you don't like Florida State basketball?
No. I ain't never liked Florida State basketball. Ever.
What's going on, man?
Hey, you know how far back Syracuse went. Come on now.
Yeah, Syracuse. They went back.
Come on.
They went back. I got to admit that they went back to Lawrence Moten. But anyways,
Lawrence Moten.
We was getting to we was talking about how college football has expanded, and we looked at the top 25 right now, and we looked at if let's just say the top 25 stay the way it is, which is not going to happen, but just bear with me. We're going to walk this thing on out. I'm going to walk it out for you real quick. If you just give me a second, bear with me. Let me go through my notes here. But anyways, long story short, if things pan out the way the top 25 pan out, you're going to have more trouble than a little bit when it comes to getting the SEC out the playoffs. So here we are. Let me get on back up there to it. A bunch of MJ, LeBron talk, which is kind of redundant at this point. If you don't like LeBron and you like MJ, that's fine. If you don't like MJ and you like LeBron, that's fine. If you don't like LeBron and you like MJ, that's fine. It ain't nobody gonna be do too much changing. But anywho, at any rate, so college football top 25. Here we go. Number 1, this is preseason, Georgia, SEC. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Oregon. Number 4, Texas, SEC. Number 5, Alabama, SEC. Number 6, Ole Miss, SEC. Number 7, Notre Dame. Number 8, Michigan. Number 9, Pitt State. Number 10, Florida State. Number 11, Missouri, SEC. Number 12, LSU, SEC. If things stay the way that they stay right now, you would have 50% of the college football playoff from the SEC, which is what I was saying last year from the jump. Adding more teams to the playoffs is not going to get rid of the SEC. If you're an SEC hater, that is not going to work. And if you think if you think that Nick Saban, he retired, but if he wanted to stay just to keep going to the playoffs, adding more teams to the playoffs would have definitely benefited him. So just by looking at it right now, which is what I was saying last year, it doesn't matter. The SEC is still the most dominant conference because they've won 15 out of the last 20 championships. So there's no dynamic that's not going to stop that, which is what I was saying last year. Georgia still basically deserved the chance to try to get that third national championship in a row. What happened with Florida State was a tragedy.
It was a travesty, man. It was a travesty.
It was a travesty, and they didn't do themselves any favor by quitting. They really didn't. They didn't do themselves no favor by quitting. It happens, but that happens all the time in college football. Florida State ain't the first team to get screwed. They're not going to be the last team. What up, Smitty? Says giggling. He said, he got 6 different teams. Yeah, Dre be doing that thing like that, man.
Wow, man.
He be making it happen. He be making it happen with them teams. So, yeah, just looking at it, man, if you sick of the SEC, it's not going to get no better. Then you scroll on up, 15, Tennessee, SEC. Oklahoma, 16, SEC. Texas A&M, number 20, SEC. Like, I don't know, fellas. That's still 12 teams.
My only problem with this whole thing is this, Doc. I'm not gonna hate on the SEC completely, but I am gonna hate. Why is it that they start the year half the teams ranked in the top 25? Are you really just saying that the SEC is just that much better than everybody else?
They are.
Hell no, man. They only got like 3 teams.
It doesn't matter.
Georgia, Alabama, and LSU. Them the only 3 dominant teams they've been having. Everybody else been suspect. Florida suspect. A&M suspect. Missouri suspect. Tennessee suspect. Like all these teams keep getting ranked over and over again, and they suspect.
And if they suspect, what does it make the rest of the nation?
The rest of the nation might be suspect too.
Okay, then. So just like they rank some of those teams, they can rank some other teams from other conferences and give them a shot. But they don't do it. They keep giving it to the SEC, and guess what they do? The excuse then becomes, well, the SEC has the hardest conference. They have the toughest schedule. They got to play. Well, hell, if half the damn league is ranked, you're right. But if y'all keep ranking them like that every year, then yeah, they're gonna be the toughest. We might as well just call this the SEC National Championship. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, you're right.
Not the National Championship, the SEC National Championship.
You might as well, because here we go. I'm going to give you the list of the last since 2005. I'm going to give you the list of the championships.
They all come from the SEC.
All right, so who's fault is it? You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't punish the SEC because they've been beating up on everybody. You can't punish. You hear me out. You can't punish the SEC because TCU was the Cinderella, and we waited all year for Cinderella to show up, and then they got stomped by the SEC. They got the brakes beat off of them by Georgia. That's not Georgia's fault. You can't punish them because they beat the brakes off. Okay, you want to give somebody else a shot. You gave somebody else a shot. Michigan finally beat them. Michigan beat them. Hats off to Michigan. They broke the curse. We tried the Cinderella. Oh, let's get the darling in there. TCU, it was over by halftime. You can't lose. This is a business. You can't hype everybody up all year to get to one game. You've been in the national championship city all week. This is the coup de grace. This is the cream of the crop. And then it's 38-0 at halftime. That's bad business. People cut the game off. No, man, I don't want to see Cinderella no more. I want to see number 1 Alabama versus number 2 LSU. I don't care if it's a rematch for the national championship. I want to see Michigan number 1 versus Texas number 2. Again, the rematch for the national championship. I don't want to see Iowa make it there off there, this great defense that can't nobody score up on. And then if they don't break a long run on them, they're not going to score no points and get beat 55-0 in the national. I don't want it. So you can't punish the SEC. That's not their fault. So if you have to call the SEC Invitational, call it that, but that's not their fault.
I mean, I'm not punishing, but what I'm really saying is, if we really go down the line of the LSU, right? They only got 3 teams that's really been dominant. That's it. Dominant. The rest of them are just like everybody else. They not any greater or any worse than the rest of the league. So why do they get to be in the top 25?
Yeah,
It's another team in another conference that could be, let's say Miami. I don't know. I'm just throwing something out there. Miami could be ranked in the top 25, but you don't do it. You give it to a school like, let's say, Missouri. Well, hell, Miami and Missouri on the same level. Why does Mizzou get the ranking and Miami don't? See what I'm saying? That's all I'm really saying. I know the dominance, and I ain't talking about the dominant teams. I'm just talking about how you give half the SEC all these rankings. Like, come on, bro. Some of those rankings could go to another conference. They really could.
Well,
it's some other teams out there that's good, but
are you talking about
overlook them because they're not ranked?
Are you talking in context of the preseason rankings, or are you talking in context of when it's time to get the playoff team?
No, I'm talking about in the preseason.
Okay.
So before the season starts, you look up. You got eight teams, nine teams in the SEC ranked.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's how we starting the year. Why? When you could take some of them rankings and give them to some other schools that are just as good or maybe even better.
Missouri is ranked above. Missouri is ranked above Miami. They're in the SEC.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm hypothetically saying is I don't know how good Miami gonna be this year, right? And I don't know how good Missouri gonna be this year, right? But let's just say Miami and Missouri are on the same level. If they played each other 10 times, they could probably split, right? Why is Mizzou getting the nod over Miami? Give it to Miami. Let's see what Miami gonna do.
Based off the fact that Miami went 7-4 last year, and based off, hear me out. And
remember, it was a hypothetical statement though.
And
I wasn't basing it off anything.
And based off the fact that Missouri came the closest to beating Georgia last year, and what Missouri has coming back compared to what Miami has not been able to do. Yeah, they added Cam Ward. That's a nice player, but based on what Miami has not been able to do the last 2 years, I can see that. And I like the Canes. I like Cam Ward. I'm pulling for Cristobal to get that thing going. But just being objective, from what I seen last year, how tight Missouri played Georgia and how Miami just like they start off maybe 4-1 and then somewhere along they lose some games and then the fumble versus Georgia Tech and then they got, Florida State did bad. Just the inconsistency over the years, I cut from Miami, but I can see how they would be over, the Miami Hurricanes at this point. Would I put in the University of Washington over Missouri, whatever, just because they made the national championship last year? No. Washington lost a lot. They don't have any receivers coming back. Their quarterback gone. Their head coach gone. So it's a lot of different things that go into it. What up, Juice Man? Juice Man in the building.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
That boy Smitty said he said give it to another team only for them to get replaced by SEC team in the end. I hear you.
That's what I've been saying, Smitty. That's what I was saying last year. And that's what they're gonna see this year. Like when the 12 teams get pulled to the playoffs, man, it's looking like 5 or 6 SEC teams gonna get in there. So if you don't like the SEC, then this ain't the play for you. And then I was listening to what was I listening to? I think it was Carlin and Joe yesterday, or maybe Freddie and Harry, and they had Kenny Chesney on. No, it was Unsportsmanlike on the way. It was Unsportsmanlike in the morning, ESPN radio. They had Kenny Chesney on, and he said it's the same thing. Like last year, what happened with Florida State was what happened last year. So you had 5 and 6 crying about, they should have been in there. Well, give us a shot. Well, this year it ain't gonna be no different. You're gonna have 13, 14, and 15 talking about, we should be in there. So what you gonna do now? Are you gonna add on 20 to try to appease them? What's gonna happen is none of these games are gonna matter in the regular season, which is a problem in college football already. That's what's gonna end up happening because you're trying to appease everybody. And I keep making this comparison. Leave the Cinderella to the boys in March. They got that sold up. This whole let's give this Cinderella. No, we don't. Now I don't want. Again, I'm gonna repeat this, and then we're gonna get some more commentary on it. But I don't want to see Cinderella. I don't want to see it. I want to see number 1 versus number 2. I don't want to see no Boise State. They made it in. I don't want to see it because at the end of the day, like Smitty said, you're gonna get replaced. by an SEC team. You might be on the field, but you're gonna get replaced, and that's not good business. That's just that just ain't good business. But yeah, so we did some Juice Man. Let's get some. Let's. I don't want to do no November Nostradamus type thing. Let's get on it early, man. Let's see what we talk.
What do you mean?
November Nostradamus. I don't want nobody showing up the day after Thanksgiving. Oh, I told you. Or Selection Sunday in college football and be like, oh, I told you every team that I said was going to be in the playoffs. I told you they was going to make it. Now let's go and put that out here right now, August 17th, 2024. And y'all saw my list. So let me get back to it. And I hope y'all got your pictures up so y'all can see the top 25. And y'all, let's go ahead and put some playoff teams. So this is in no particular order. Y'all remember this. Y'all screenshot this. Y'all remember this audio. It can be used against thee in the court of law when it comes to sports debating. So here we go. This is not ranking the teams. This is not saying this team is going to be ranked number one at this, but these are my 12 teams that I see getting in the playoffs right now. And this is being just off what I saw at the top 25. I got Georgia, Ohio State, Texas, Alabama, LSU. I'm going to give Ole Miss in. I think Penn State gets in. I think Florida State gets in. They got something to prove. Michigan lost a lot, but I think their defense is good. I think they get in. I'm probably going to end up regretting that Michigan pick. I'm being a homer here. I like what Miami did. They got an easy schedule. 11-1. Not even playing in the championship game in the SEC. They probably could get in. Notre Dame, I think they get in just because they ain't going to play nobody. And you know what it is with Notre Dame in these playoff games. And I got Tennessee. So then my 12 that I got, I'm stamping it. I'm sticking to it, and that's what that's going to be. What about you, Juice? As you look at your pictures of the top 25, give me your 12 playoff teams right now.
You know what? I saw your list. I like your list, but I would only take probably 2 teams out of that list. Okay. I'm concerned about Michigan and their quarterback situation. I'm going to take them out.
Whoa!
And also Florida State. I'm worried about their quarterback situation as well. They lost a lot of dudes.
Whoa!
So I'm taking Florida State and Michigan out.
Whoa!
And yeah. And as far as replacements, I got Utah.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Utah's gonna win the Big 12 this year.
Whoa!
So I put them in there. And then my other team.
Whoa!
I don't know the 12 team yet.
Come on, you got to give us something. I don't know. It's not gonna cut it. You got to pull somebody off there. I don't know. It's not gonna cut it. We don't need. We don't need you showing up in October. Oh, I told you this was going. No, we need to get it on out there now. We need to get it on out there now. You know ain't no showing up after the party talking about you knew how lit it was gonna be. Let's get on.
Okay. All right. I got one for you.
Okay.
There's been a lot of heat. Put on Lincoln Riley and USC. He's on the hot seat. I think they get it done this year. They get in the playoff.
Okay, so
I got USC. So I'm removing Michigan and Florida State, and I'm putting in Utah and USC.
Wow. Okay. There we go. That's what I like. Let's jump on out here. What about it, Coach Drake? Where you at?
Hey, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Who you got?
All right, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the whole top 10, and I might shuffle out Oregon right quick, but I got the whole top 10 so far. Then you got to add LSU. I'm gonna add LSU and probably maybe Tennessee. And if I take out Oregon, I'll probably throw in Clemson. But right now, I think I'm gonna stick with the Ducks. I'm gonna go the whole top 10. I'm gonna add LSU and Tennessee.
Okay, so basically you got.
I got everybody in the top 10.
Well, it's 12 teams getting in, so basically all you got to do is say you.
And then add LSU and Clemson. I mean LSU and
LSU is number 12.
Right. I was saying I had everybody in the top 10, and then my last two was the LSU and what did I say? Clemson. LSU and Clemson. Yeah.
So Oregon's gonna make it or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Oregon in there.
Okay, so LSU is number. You're gonna put LSU in, and you're gonna put Clemson in. Okay, so you're gonna move Missouri out, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Dre has a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, Clemson's in the ACC, so we're gonna put Clemson in there. Okay, so Dre got five SEC teams in there, which is what the basis of our conversation has been about this morning. So far, so good. Just talking about college football and how, getting ready for the season. It's not really going to matter. At the end of the day, the cream's going to rise to the top. And I put it out there early. You're going to see more SEC teams in a little bit. But we're going to move along. Got some key games coming up here. And the college football season is going to tell a lot. Y'all better mark that calendar, October 12th. It is going down.
That's a date. That's a date to remember right there.
It's a date to remember, October 12th.
Right there.
Is, it's going down. But yeah, that's where we are, man. And then let's see. College football is college football, and this is the time of year, man. The crisp fall mornings. It seemed like we had a lot of purple rain out there in Minnesota. They had a lot of injuries. Let's see, they lost J.J. McCarthy. He's out for the season. Jordan Addison carted off the field. We don't know the extent of his injury. That's the number 2 wide receiver that had a good year last year in the absence of Stephon Diggs. They're just getting pretty beat up all around together. So, as we was talking about that over the week, we come back to the same point, to one of the talking points. We're going to get into some more football, but I want to point out something. J.J. McCarthy, Minnesota Vikings traded up to get J.J. McCarthy. And he is out for the season with a torn meniscus.
What?
A couple of years ago, San Francisco 49ers moved up. Take Trey Lance. He got injured. He got hurt.
Yeah.
The narrative out is already that the Minnesota Vikings don't need to rush and basically get his white boy all the time he needs to get himself ready to be an NFL quarterback.
So this sounds like you're about to have a black.
And after 5 games, we still have some pundits and critics out there that can say, Trey Lance, this thing got it. Help me understand. Somebody break it down.
I got you right now, man. You know how we feel about this already.
Yes, sir.
Trey Lance he's been in the league how long now? This is going on his 4th season, right? 4th season. He has 3 wins. Look, in 4 seasons, 3 wins, 2 injuries. You can't be the man if you're not on the field, right? Mm-hmm. You cannot be the man. So what is it about Trey Lance that makes me say, man, he got it. He done been hurt twice. He only got 3 wins. He's been hurt twice. He can't stay on the field. That's a Trey Lance thing. If Trey Lance, is he even going to play again? When are we going to see him play again, ever?
He's playing with Dallas.
Play? Is he playing with Dallas or is he
back up in Dallas? Yeah.
Exactly. And he's backing up in Dallas. So are we ever going to see him play again? When is this man supposed to step on the field so we can see that he the man, that he got it?
He's already
I don't think he got it, bro.
He's already been on the field to show that he can get the job done as a starting quarterback in the NFL. You cannot.
How has he shown you that he got hurt twice?
He's got a winning record. You can't knock that man because he got hurt and just say that he can't play. And then on the other end, the same thing happened to somebody else, and it's like, give him time.
He hadn't even played. He has not taken one. He has yet to take a snap in an NFL game.
When Trey Lance got hurt, they still won the game, and it was on a design run. It's not like I could see if Trey Lance went out there and he was 0-5 and threw 2 interceptions every game, and the 49ers had lost every game. No, he was winning. That's a winning record.
He won 3 games.
He only played 5. I can see if he had played 10, Drake, he's winning more than he's losing.
He can't play because he hurt.
It's a collision
That's
sport.
all I'm saying.
It's the
so he needs to step his weight. He needs weight up there.
Injuries are a part of the game. If you're going to get hurt, you can't have that. You can't say, "Oh, okay, well, you're going to play football, but you're never going to." That's not how this works. At any given time, anybody can go out there and get hurt.
You can't produce if you ain't on the field, right?
But you can't cut a man's career short without giving him the opportunity because he's hurt in a collision sport. You don't know what he got, and he was winning.
Bro. He got 3. He got 3 wins, bro. 3-2. 3-2. That's nothing to brag on. I got 3 wins in the NFL. Seriously. Listen, we have this conversation about Bo Jackson and Terrell Davis all the time, right? Bo got hurt, right?
Yep.
We all still project Bo to be a way better running back than Terrell Davis, right?
Yep.
But guess what? Bo didn't perform. We never saw him touch the field again.
Yep.
So guess what? Bo Jackson ain't going to no Hall of Fame. Bo Jackson ain't no all-time leading. Bo Jackson ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Statistically.
Would it be safe to say we really don't know how good he is because of his injuries?
Yep.
Are we ever
really judge how good he is?
You can't. That's what I'm saying. No, you cannot. I don't care what you say. You can't judge how good a professional quarterback is after 5 games when he's won 3. You can't just throw any quarterback away and say that he can't play after 5 games, especially when he has a winning record. If that's the case, why is Sam Darnold even in the league?
Man, get him the hell up out of there.
And he's thrown 70 interceptions. 70 interceptions, people.
Hey,
but he still get a job. But he still got a job. And by default, he's going to start. But after 5 games, which Trey Lance won 3, and he ain't got it. That don't make sense to me. And what is Chase Daniels still doing in the league? Why is this dude still in the league? This dude has made $60 million in the NFL, and I think they said they're breaking it down over his years. I think it's like $1 million per completion. So wherever he was starting at, he ain't won too many games, but he done made $60 million. And ain't nobody talking about him. And ain't nobody talking about, run him out the league. He ain't got it. We'll never see him play again. Let me pull up this stat right quick. And I want you to tell me if this quarterback should have been in or out the league.
No, I know exactly where you're going to go to.
This quarterback was 105 wins and 103 losses in his NFL career. Good. Very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. And I think we can all agree.
He won 105 games. It's a lot.
How many did he lose?
103.
Guess who it was?
I don't want to guess.
Yeah, guess, Juice.
He's a black quarterback.
Very good.
He playing right now?
No.
Oh. McNabb?
Warren Moon.
I knew it. That's why I said I don't want to guess. That's why I said I didn't want to guess. I already knew who it
Won
was.
105 games. Lost 103. Is he in the Hall of Fame? I think so.
Man, I know damn well you're not about to compare no Warren Moon to no Trey Lance.
Drake. We talking about.
Come on, Doc. Hell no.
We talking about.
No, Doc.
We talking about.
You just compare Warren Moon and Trey Lance, bro.
If we're going off, if we're going off wins, if we're going off wins and losses, they probably should have ran. You probably would. If I hadn't said that was Warren Moon, you probably would have said, you know what?
I already knew it was Warren Moon.
He ain't that
That's
good.
why I said I ain't finna guess.
If I wouldn't have told
quarterback.
If I wouldn't have told you,
wow.
if I wouldn't have told you, that was Warren Moon, If I would have gave y'all any hints, and it just would have said this quarterback has 105 wins and 105, 103 losses, y'all probably would have been like, he wasn't very good.
Listen, let's just call this what this is. The black quarterbacks get judged very differently from the white quarterbacks. Period. Now, can we all agree on that?
Yep.
All right. The white quarterbacks are basically projected to be pocket passers. They're not scramblers. They're not runners. The black quarterbacks are a run pass option type quarterbacks. They want them to run and throw the ball.
Right.
Yet they don't get judged and critiqued the same way. Is that fair to say?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So initially, my thought was just to say this: the white guys dominate the quarterback position. That's the one position that they own. The white quarterbacks is if you go down the list, it's all white quarterbacks at the top. But go down the running backs list, you go down the receivers list, the defensive tackle, the defensive end, it's all dominated by black players.
Right.
So to some degree, I guess I would like to say that maybe they are trying to protect something when it comes to the quarterback position. And that's why the critiques are so hard. And sometimes we do criticize the black athletes a little unfairly. But if I'm just keeping it real, if you're not on the field, bro, you can't produce.
Okay.
And as long as you're sitting on that sideline, I'll never be able to say, oh, he got it. How the hell he got it? Because we don't see it. I can't speak on something I can't see, right?
Okay.
I can't say you go hard in the paint. And I'm telling you, man, Doc used to jump from the free throw line. Well, hell, show me. Oh, I can't. He hurt.
Okay. Well, this professional quarterback went 3-13 his rookie season. 57% completion through 12 touchdowns through 14 interceptions. His second season, he went 4-10. He threw 15 touchdowns through 19 interceptions. His third year, he went 5-10 through 13 touchdowns through 26 interceptions. Would you have gotten rid of him after that point? Can that quarterback play?
That sounds like Brett Favre.
Can that quarterback play? Would you?
According to those numbers, hell no.
Guess who that was?
I say Brett Favre or Troy Aikman.
Was it Eli?
Warren Moon.
Again?
So this dude almost threw 50 interceptions in his first 3 years and still went on to win to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. As a matter of fact, the dude didn't have a winning record as a professional quarterback until his his sixth year. So you're gonna have a hard. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that you can tell if a quarterback got it or not.
Don't fall for it, Juice. Don't fall for it, Juice. Here's the one problem. Here's the one problem. He was on the field and Trey Lance is not.
When Trey Lance
he won 3 games, bro. That's it. That's all you got. That's it.
That's due
won
to
3 games.
That's due to injury. If he wasn't if he wasn't hurt, I'm pretty sure he would have been out there. There's no way he couldn't have played.
If and pretty sure don't matter.
He couldn't have played. All I'm giving you is off the size that we have. It makes no sense to say that out the sample size of what we have from that said quarterback, there's no logical reason to say this dude can't play after 5 games. It don't make sense.
No. Nobody's saying he can't play.
There's
nothing. Just saying he's not that guy. He's not. He might be average at best.
Okay, so do you think? Okay, so what do you think Purdy is? Is he average at best, or is he that guy? What is the definition of that guy?
Purdy is an average quarterback.
So basically, Trey Lance.
He's an upgraded Garoppolo for sure, because he can push the ball down the field. But in reality, look what he has around him. So he got help around him, dude.
So basically, what you're saying is, based off your last 2 statements, Trey Lance probably could have been a serviceable quarterback and upgraded Jimmy G, which is what they have anyways. He just didn't get the chance to really prove because he got hurt.
As long as you throwing that he got hurt, because he got the chance to prove.
There you go.
He got a chance.
There you go.
He got a chance.
There you go.
He got hurt.
So
can we say he gonna be this and he that? No, I can't say he gonna be nothing.
There you go.
Because of what his track record showing me that he need to get his weight up.
I think Big E summed it up the best when he said after 5 games, you can't say that he was going to be a bum, and you can't say that he was going to be in the Hall of Fame. What you can say is that there's no way you can tell either way.
Yep.
So you can't just write him off. And then again, but J.J. McCarthy, let's give him some time. There's no rush.
But here's the problem: J.J. McCarthy didn't get hurt in the NFL season in a game. He got hurt in preseason. He hadn't even played a real game yet.
He's not, and he ain't gonna play one this year.
And guess what? Watch this. The time is ticking, buddy. Only time gonna let us know whether he got something or he don't.
Well,
okay. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it.
I think what Doc's point is he's gonna get a longer leash than
he's gonna get a longer leash. What about this professional quarterback? Started 11 games, went 0-11, 52% completion rate. He threw. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He threw 9 touchdowns. Threw 9 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. Then his next year went 7-8. He threw 11 touchdowns and another 18 interceptions. Would you have let him go?
We get the point of what you're trying to say. Hell yeah, get him out of there.
That was Troy Aikman.
For sure, get him out of there.
That was Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman wasn't that good anyway. Y'all believe Troy Aikman was that good of a quarterback?
I don't think Troy.
Why is he in the Hall of Fame then?
I think Troy Aikman was. I think Troy Aikman was a winner.
Why is he in the Hall of Fame if he's not that good?
I'm going to answer that for you right now.
3 Super Bowls.
Look what he had. What did he have around him? He only in the Hall of Fame like Doc. It's the same thing as Terrell Davis. You take them Super Bowls away. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Exactly.
Probably not.
Exactly. Ain't no problem. He ain't. He there because of them Super Bowls, bro. You think Terrell Davis need to be in the Hall of Fame? I know you're gonna say hell no.
No, I don't think so. I don't think his career was long enough.
And he only there because of the Super Bowls, bro. That's it. It's all good. When you got a team around you, everything gets better for you. I got a running back that's the all-time leading rusher in NFL history. That make my job easy. I got Alvin Harper stretching the field. I got Michael Irvin. Come on, man. What we talking about? That's easy peasy.
So can we say that?
Right.
So I mean, he had a lot. He had a lot around him, man. He had a lot around him. I think Aikman won due because he had a great offensive line, and Dallas team, what a lot of people remember miss out about the Dallas Cowboys team, is that if it was 21-10 in the third quarter, that game was over. If Dallas went up 21-10 in the third quarter, if they basically was up 21-10 at halftime, that game was over because they was gonna get the ball, whatever. They was gonna force you 3 and out. If you didn't score coming out and put the pressure right back on them, basically what I'm getting to is in the third quarter, you used to get a whole bunch of Emmitt Smith. And you only gonna get the ball 3. You may get the ball 3 times in the second half, and they was gonna eat up all the clock. That game was over. You see what I'm saying? They didn't win a bunch of shootout games. They leaned on Emmitt and all that. So no, Aikman wasn't asked to throw the ball 40 times a game. And when they did, they lost. See the '94 NFC Championship. Emmitt Smith was hurt. Aikman had to throw it a lot. Michael Irvin did his thing. Michael Irvin went off, but they was behind. That wasn't a come from behind team right there. That was, let's jump on you early. Let's let this defense do what it do. And then we're going to ride. We're going to lead on him. So, no, he wasn't asked to do a lot. He still went to the Hall of Fame. But let's talk a little bit about what's going to go down in this year in the NFL. Who y'all got winning the AFC South?
Good question.
Are the Texans ready to take over?
I think it's premature.
Are the Texans ready to run away with that division?
It's premature.
I
don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump out here on this leash. You damn right we ready. Let's go, H-Town. Let's go. Hey, this year we're gonna beat the Colts twice.
I think what we can. I just hope we don't forget how good Anthony Richardson is.
No, he is.
He's good. He's good. He's really good.
With the Colts, but I believe honestly, if we can beat the Colts twice, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I hope so, and I hope the Texans put some on Trevor Lawrence too.
Yeah, we need to smack Sunshine around.
Yeah, because he's skating around out there in Jacksonville, ain't getting no criticism, and he's throwing interceptions left and right, and he ain't getting no criticism. It's like, man, as long as they make the playoffs, okay, where's his pressure at? Like, let's go and have some of this pressure up on him. Let's find out if he can get it done. You see what I'm saying? Because it's gonna start day one for Caleb Williams. Like day one.
No, I think he's gonna be all right.
No, he don't have that leeway. I ain't falling for it because I made a poll.
You're right. And the only reason why I set up like that is because of everything, all the offseason moves they made for Caleb Williams.
They're not.
So they basically saying, "Hey, you coming in and we got this for you."
They're not that good.
What's your excuse?
They're not that good. Man, come on, man. Keenan Allen out there, that dude ain't got no hamstrings no more. They acting like this. They acting like they getting Lynn Starr, John Starworth, or Lynn Swan, or Megatron, or somebody. Come on, man. That dude, 34 years old, man, ain't got no hamstrings. He can't run he can run a 7-yard comeback. That's it. That dude ain't that good. Not no more. He ain't what it was.
Hey, they clearly think so.
Now they just overhyping him to say Caleb Williams got all these weapons. Who's that tight end? Who's that tight end they got? Cole Kmet? Okay, he's pretty good. DJ Moore, he's average. He's middle of the road. He ain't no top 5 receiver. They act like he got 2 top 5 wide receivers, a top 5 running back, and a top 5 tight end. If you look at the position rankings, the only one that's probably in the top 10 in their position is probably the tight end, and they still don't have no offensive line.
So this sounds like
he don't have as much to work with as the media is trying to make it seem like he has to work with. I made a poll. Who has more to work with? J.J. McCarthy, Minnesota Vikings, with Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hockenson, Aaron Jones. I said, who's got more to work with? Like 65% of the people pick Caleb Williams, and I had to ask, what are those 65% of the people that pick Caleb Williams? What y'all smoking? Are we watching the same football? In what class is Justin Jefferson not a better wide receiver than Keenan Allen and DJ Moore? Like, what y'all watching?
So the black quarterback is set up again, huh?
Basically, it's not that good. The weapons that he has around him, they're okay. They're not that good. But the projection is, they're good, so we don't have no excuses. And the narrative already in Minnesota was, we're gonna see what J.J. McCarthy can do. Now that he got hurt, don't rush him back. I hope Sam Darnold go out there and go 12-5. I'm rooting for Minnesota to win that division. I ain't got no dog in the race. I hope Minnesota win that division just to see I just want to see how the narrative is going to progress with this J.J. McCarthy thing. So let's just say Sam Darnold comes out, he goes 12-5, they win the first playoff game, they go to the NFC Championship, they lose. Is it an open quarterback competition next year between J.J. McCarthy, or do you give Sam Darnold the key? And then if you give Sam Darnold the key, what do you do with J.J. McCarthy? What you think, Juice? What you think?
I mean, again, it's they're going to be in a dilemma. Like, who's better? And if you ask me, I mean, we've seen what Sam Darnold can do, and he's average, below average. So I mean, I would want to see more from JJ because he's younger. We've seen Sam Darnold. He's not that good.
Okay, so you're saying Sam Darnold. Okay, so if he wins 12 games, I'm asking the question. If he wins 12 games and they win a playoff game and they lose an NFC championship and you're the coach of the Vikings, is it an open quarterback competition next year?
I still think it's open just because you didn't get to see JJ healthy.
Oh, you didn't get to see enough, right?
Right.
Subconsciously, see what I'm saying? Subconsciously, it's a subconscious-like thing. See, we just been going through this all morning with the whole Trey Lance thing. We didn't get to see enough. We saw enough. You see what I'm saying? Right. What about it, Dre? What you think? If Sam Darnold goes out there and he goes 12-5, the Vikings win their first playoff game, losing the NFC Championship, you are in control. Is it an open quarterback competition, or are you trying to trade him off and go and win the Super Bowl?
It's not open at all. We're going with who got us there. If he get hurt, his next man up. That's what it's got to be, player. If he he might get his opportunity. We might get a chance to sub him in, but if it don't happen, it don't happen. When it's like in basketball, when he hot, whoever hot, feet on the rock, baby. Feet on the rock. That's all I'm saying. Feet on the rock. He hot, let's go. If we get to training camp and he get to stinking it up, hey man, your ass is out. Come on, JJ, let's see what you got.
All right, excellent transition. Let's talk a little bit about that NFC Norris division, the NFC Black and Blue. Mm-hmm. Who is that division? You think the Packers, probably one of the younger teams in the NFL, you think they can overtake the Lions? Are the Vikings and the Bears really that good? Or are they still bottom feeders? Or are the Detroit Lions going to fade back into oblivion?
No, I like what Detroit's doing. I think they'll win it again. I like how that team is built. I think the Packers will be right there behind them. And then I've got, let's see. I've got the Vikings finishing third, and then the Bears last.
You know, I have a feeling that somebody named Love got something to say about that, Juice. So I'm gonna go with the Green Bay Packers simply because of this. The Detroit Lions head coach is out here making bonehead plays like he's playing Madden or something. Or like we play each other in college football or something. He out here just calling, man, get him the hell up out of here. That's gonna cost him. And we saw that, right?
Wow.
Didn't it cost him? What did it cost him in the playoffs? A chance to win the Super Bowl. Out here making bonehead decisions. They was beating the brakes out the 49ers. The brakes.
Yeah.
They had them down to they brake pads, bro.
Yeah.
And somehow the coach out here just, I don't know what the hell he was calling. I kid you not. Get him up out of here, man. That ain't gonna work. This ain't Madden and this ain't college football where you can just roll the dice and we just gonna try something today. No.
Right.
Going forward on fourth, man. I don't trust the play caller.
Yeah.
He gonna let him down, man. So give me Jordan Love, bro.
So give him Jordan Love. So
especially I enjoyed how he spanked them cowgirls. So yeah, give me Jordan Love.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that. Look, even Nate done chimed in. What's good, Nate Trey?
They said Cameron was tripping. Smitty said Carr played 12 seasons in the NFL. See? David Carr played 12 seasons in the NFL. He didn't have no business. He ain't had no business in there.
So you think David Carr was trash?
Yeah.
So you telling me this man was actually a pretty good quarterback?
Man, he had one of the worst offensive lines, man. He got killed every time he went back, man.
No, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing about now one of those cards as a quarterback.
He led the league in getting sacked. You talking about?
Doesn't matter.
It's like downstairs hut sack.
Well,
how the hell can I can't even get the ball off. I got 3 people.
How he held on in the league for 12 years is beyond me. That dude was trash.
Pull up his sack. Come on, Doc. Pull him up.
Pull up his stats, Juice. Pull up his stats. I'm doing something else right now. Pull up his stats.
Bro. Pull up the stats, man. I don't think David Carr was trash, bro. He just didn't benefit from. He suffered from a terrible offensive line, bro.
Pull it up. Pull up his stats.
How many? Hey, watch this. I got a question for you, Doc. What NFL team did Peter Ward go to?
Cincinnati Bengals.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we talking about Peter Ward. Every wide receiver in the world wanted to be Peter Ward. But when he got to the league, what happened? What happened? He was. I know you didn't. You hating though. It's all good. He went to the Cincinnati Bengals, who was trash for real.
So Derek Carr played 12 seasons, right?
Yep.
He threw for over 14,452 yards, 65 touchdowns, 71 picks.
Exactly.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me this dude played 12 years and only threw for 14,000 yards?
Yep.
That's trash. That's 1,100 yards a season. You had 16 games, baby. You had 16 games back then.
Right.
So you mean to tell me this dude? You mean to tell me this dude was
half the year?
You mean to tell me this dude was barely throwing for 100 yards a game?
His best year as far as completion percentage was in 06, 68%. That was his best with the Texans.
Again, and all that is based on.
There you go, Nate.
Based on
46 QBR.
Nate is talking about Peter Ward had bad quarterback.
Man, I wish we could get Nate in here. Nate going off. That's a bad QB, bro.
He got how many times did he get sacked, Juice?
And he stayed around for 12 years.
Let's see. In 05, 68.
In 05,
68 times.
68 times, man.
His first year was he was sacked 76 times.
Come on, bro. His first year.
Yeah.
76 times. Come on. Hell yeah, he might have threw 1,000 picks, Nate. You know why? Because he's running for his life. Down said, get the hell out of there. He's about to get hit by 3 defenders. So now at this point, he's just chunking the ball anywhere. Now, I ain't saying he was all-world quarterback either, but I don't think he was a bad quarterback. I just think he didn't benefit from he did not benefit at all from that offensive line. Offensive line was terrible. No quarterback. You couldn't put any quarterback. Name your best quarterback that you can put back there. They're going to be terrible. Tom Brady will not win nothing. He'd have got the same treatment. Sack after sack after sack. All of them. Yeah. That offensive line was atrocious, man. Oh, baby. But according to the stats, get him the hell up out of here. Sorry.
That's right. Get him up
out of here.
According to the stats, get him up out of here. That's what we want to hear. According to the stats.
Nah.
According to the stats. We appreciate you, Nate, for chiming in. We appreciate you, Smitty. We appreciate you, Rashawn. Everybody chiming in and stuff, man. But yeah, man, let's just get all I'm asking for. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it a
buck.
Stack, man. Yeah. Let's just keep it a stack. Some of these quarterbacks ain't had no business hanging around that long, and they getting all these, and then sunshine down there in Florida. Boy, you turning that boy over in Mrs. Bear's Bakery down there.
Only thing saved sunshine was he went to the playoffs.
That's it.
That's the only thing that helped him.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the AFC North. You got the Steelers. You got the Russell Wilson, Justin Fields thing going. I know Dre gonna laugh at this. They said Justin Fields is out there taking reps at wide receiver and on kickoff.
Get it out!
We got Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Man. They being cheap, don't want to sign Jamar. I don't know what's going on. No Jamar Chase. And then we got Cleveland, Deshaun Watson. I like that defense. I really like that Jim Short's defense. Hey, man, they said that the Jets they beat up the Jets so bad in that joint practice. No, I think it was the Vikings. Yeah, they beat up the Vikings so bad in that joint practice that they had to tell them to calm it down. That's when the Vikings got all them injuries after playing against the Browns. I like the Browns defense. We're going to see what Deshaun Watson can do. Anybody heard anything on the Nick Chubb situation? How's his rehab? When I've seen a few videos, it looks like he's okay. Do y'all expect he'll be anything that he once was, or y'all think it's just he needs to go and set it down?
Sit down.
I think you talking about Deshaun Watson?
No,
is that what you
Nick Chubb.
No.
Nick
Chubb. Oh yeah, that injury was
done,
nasty,
bro.
man. I don't see him coming back from that.
That's twice.
Ooh.
He'll come back, but he'll be average at best.
Yeah, he won't be the same.
It won't be the same.
Nah.
All right, so what we looking at? I would still say the Ravens are the team to beat. I love the addition of Derrick Henry. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go Ravens.
Who can't love that, bro?
I'm gonna go Ravens first. I'm gonna go Bengals. No, take that back. Give me the Browns second. I think the Steelers still got too many problems.
Yep.
I still think they got too many problems. I think this might be the year that Tomlin doesn't have a winning record. That's a tough division. That's just a tough division. So yeah, I got the Ravens winning that division. You know, the Ravens, they got it all lined up. They got their problem is they got to win it. They got to get past Patrick Mahomes. So I'm gonna go Ravens winning that division.
Let me throw this at you right quick. This year, I'm gonna put more weight on Lamar, man, because like what I said about Troy Aikman, he had a running game that helped him big time. He had receivers that helped him big time. Man, if Lamar don't do better this year, we got to see improvements from Lamar. Would that be fair to say?
Right.
He didn't just get a running game. He got the running game.
Yeah.
So now what? If the run's supposed to open up the pass, we can't get that pass. You can't pass the ball better with a great running back like that. Then we're gonna have to start pointing fingers and be like, all right, Lamar. So I think we're gonna have to see some major improvements from Lamar. But I just want to make sure it's a fair assessment because I know how we judge the black quarterback versus the white quarterback.
Right. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
So y'all saying y'all agree with what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
At some point, man, we as listen. Let me talk to the young black quarterbacks out there, the kids in Pop One. Don't be limited, bro. Don't let somebody make you a RPO quarterback. You want to pass that ball, learn how to pass and learn how to read those defenses, man. Understand what's going on the field. You don't have to use your legs all the time. It's a great asset that we are able to use our legs, but then that's how we get labeled. And then people they dumb down the playbook for you because they want you to run. Check to your running back. Your number one receiver is Juice. Check to your running back, Doc. And if ain't there one of them open, get up out of there, go. But they don't do the Peyton Mannings of the world and the Eli Mannings of the world like they don't treat them like that. Somebody actually take the time out to show them how to read the defense, show them how to scan the field. So young black quarterbacks, you can do the same thing they do.
All right. And that was King Dre. Juice Man. Let's get your predictions on the AFC North, and then we're gonna get up out of here and we'll talk some NFC next week. Juice Man, what's your predictions on
I'm kind of in the same boat as you guys. I think the Steelers they can't figure out the quarterback. I know they're trying to put some belief in Justin Fields, but from the games that I've seen him play, he just doesn't look right to me.
He ain't got it. You just go and say it.
And Wilson's lost a step. I don't see it. So I got the Ravens winning the division. So it'll be Ravens. I'm gonna say Bengals second, Browns third, and then Steelers.
All right, and there it is. We're gonna see because the football season is it's here.
Fastly approaching, baby.
It's here, and this is what we all love, and we're here for it. Again, it's the Just Knowing Sports Show. We appreciate everybody. Y'all know what we do. King Drake with the excellent breakdown of message for the young black quarterbacks. I got a message for the young black quarterbacks too. Forget all that. Get the play breakdown. Run, nigga, run.
Boy, I knew you was gonna do that.
If you look to the left, look to the left, look to the right. If he ain't open, take out smoking. That's it.
Hey, and that's why his name is Doc and my name is Coach. Don't listen to what he just said.
All right, man. Hey, fellas, it's been a blast. That was King Dre, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Juice Man, Doc Producer. That's North Sports Show. Hey, man, y'all share, like this video. Appreciate all love. N.A. Trey, B. Smitty, Rashawn. Shout out to the Sports Kickback group. And yeah, we'll be back in this thing. Talk a little bit more college football and whatever's going on in the world of sports. We'll catch y'all next time. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. Y'all be easy.